For those of you who get gas every day or every other day like myself, you're probably going to want some return on your money from all of these gas purchases that you're making. Getting gas can be really expensive, especially if you live in a popular state like California where they charge really high prices for gas. So in this video, I'm just going to be showing you guys 5 different credit cards that will give you pretty good cash back or reward points on all of your gas purchases. And the 5 credit cards I'm going to be mentioning in this video will not be in any specific order due to the fact that there are so many good gas credit cards out there. But I chose these specific 5 credit cards because all the credit cards I'm going to be mentioning in this video do not have any annual fees, so you don't have to worry about all that. So make sure you watch this video all the way to the end so that way you don't skip out on any valuable information that can help you out. If you're already subscribed, then welcome back. But if you guys are new to my channel, my name is Ismael Sandiford and you are now watching Just Money, where we talk about financial related topics such as personal and business credit, real estate, and other financial related topics. So if that's something you're into, then you're probably going to want to consider subscribing. But without further ado, let's get into today's video. Okay, so jumping right into it, the first credit card I'm going to be mentioning for gas purchases is going to be the Navy Federal More Rewards American Express credit card. This is a really good credit card to get for gas if you're currently banking with Navy Federal Credit Union. But let me be the one to tell you, not everybody's going to have access to this credit card, because if you are not banking with them, then you will not be eligible to have this credit card. But if you are banking with them, then you definitely should be looking into this credit card if you know you're going to be making a lot of gas purchases. Because this credit card is going to give you an unlimited 3 reward points per every dollar spent on gas purchases. But the good thing about this credit card is not only will you be receiving 3 reward points per every dollar spent on gas, but you'll also receive 3 reward points per every dollar spent on other categories as well. And a quick example of that is going to be stuff like restaurants, food delivery services, groceries, and transit. And then you'll earn 1 reward point on every other purchase. If you guys do end up getting this credit card, then at the time of this recording, you will earn 20,000 bonus points once you spend $1,500 on purchases on this credit card within the first 90 days of opening the account. So those 20,000 bonus points are going to be equivalent to $200. And the way you redeem these reward points are going to be through cash back, statement credit, gift cards, travel booked through the Navy Federal Rewards portal, and shopping for online items. But other reasons why you may want this credit card is because of these 3 reasons right here. Number 1, if you get this credit card, they're most likely going to give you a high limit on this credit card because that's what they're known for, and that's what these credit unions tend to do, especially Navy Federal Credit Union. Number 2, if you have this credit card, then you'll be building a better relationship with this bank, which is something you want to do. Because the better relationship that you have with this bank, then the more they will do for you as a consumer. And let me be the one to tell you, this bank has amazing products when it comes to auto loans, mortgage loans, personal loans, etc. So definitely take advantage of that. If you guys would like to know on how to bank with them, then feel free to browse my YouTube channel or hit the link in the description below because I do talk about them quite a lot. But anyways, number 3, this credit card has no annual fees, so you can never go wrong with that. Moving on to our second credit card now, the Bank of America Customized Cash Rewards Credit Card. This credit card comes with no annual fees, and you'll also earn 3% cash back on rotating categories all the way up to $2,500 per quarter. So one of the categories that this credit card offers 3% cash back on is going to be gas and EV charging stations. And keep in mind, you can switch these categories every month if you ever desire to. But if you don't end up switching these categories, then the category will stay the same as it was the previous month. But an example of different categories that you can choose from on this credit card besides gas and EV charging stations will be online shopping, cable, internet, phone plans, streaming, dining, travel, drugstores, or even home improvement. So you'll earn 3% cash back on all of those categories that I just mentioned, and then you'll earn 2% cash back on grocery stores and wholesale clubs, and then 1% cash back on all other purchases. But just keep in mind though, the 2% and the 3% cash back that you're earning will only go all the way to $2,500 per quarter. So this is going to renew every 3 months. And also at the time of this recording, if you do end up getting this credit card, you'll receive a free $200 once you spend $1,000 on purchases within the first 3 months of opening this account. And there's also going to be a 0% intro APR for the first 15 months on purchases. And that's going to go for balance transfers as well if you end up doing it within the first 60 days of opening this account. But this credit card is definitely worth looking into if you have a gas guzzling BMW or Mercedes, or even if you have a Tesla to where you need to charge it, because again, you will be receiving 3% cash back on gas and EV charging stations. And then you can redeem these reward points for travel, statement credit, cash back, gift cards, and a few other options. But anyways, moving into our third credit card now, the Wells Fargo Autograph Visa Signature Credit Card. This credit card comes with no annual fees and is offering you 20,000 bonus points once you spend $1,000 on this credit card within the first 3 months of opening this account. These 20,000 bonus points will be a $200 value. But this credit card is actually a really good credit card to get that even I myself am thinking about getting it really soon. This credit card is going to give you an unlimited 3x points on every dollar that you spend on gas and EV charging stations. So how cool is that you'll be redeeming an unlimited 3 points on all of your purchases? You can literally just keep spending and spending, and then you'll always be getting 3x points back. And of course, if you're going to be spending and spending, just make sure to pay everything back in full and that you can handle it. But I personally love this credit card because it's a good catch-all credit card. Not only will you be receiving 3x points on gas and EV charging stations, but you'll receive 3x points on other item categories as well. And a quick example of that is going to be stuff like restaurants, travel, phone plans, popular streaming services, and transit. Every other purchase other than these categories, then you'll only be receiving 1x point on. So you can literally never go wrong with this credit card. I would always recommend it. And not to mention the first 12 months of having this credit card, there's going to be a 0% intro APR on purchases. And you can redeem these reward points for travel, cashback, gift cards, and a few other options. Moving on to our fourth credit card now, the PenFed Platinum Visa Signature Credit Card. This credit card is offered by a credit union called PenFed, who anybody can start banking with. You can actually pre-qualify for this credit card to see whether you would get approved or not for it. But this credit card is going to come with no annual fees and 15,000 bonus points once you spend $1,500 within the first 90 days. This credit card is going to give you 5 reward points. Yes, I said 5 reward points per every dollar that you spend on gas and EV charging stations. So that's a pretty nice amount to receive just for paying for gas or charging all the time. Other than this though, you'll receive 3 reward points per every dollar spent on supermarkets, restaurants, and streaming services. And then 1 reward point on all other purchases. The only downside that I do not like about this credit card is you cannot redeem these reward points for cash back. That's a deal breaker for me. Because me personally, I'm team cash back. Comment down below if you're team cash back too. But some ways you can redeem your reward points are for gift cards, travel, book through the PenFed portal, online shopping, or you could choose to donate them to charity. But the last credit card that we're going to be talking about is called the Citi Custom Cash Credit Card. This credit card will give you $200 once you spend $1,500 on purchases within the first 6 months of opening this account. And there also won't be no annual fees on this credit card. So the main selling point about this credit card is it will give you 5% cash back on your top eligible spend category. So if you're just only using this credit card for gas, then you're going to be receiving 5% cash back on that guaranteed. And then 1% cash back on all other purchases. The only downside about this though is that you're only going to be receiving 5% cash back all the way up to $500 per billing cycle. So in other words, you'll have a fresh start every month to run up those $500 for that 5% cash back. And then after you surpass that $500 amount, then you'll just be receiving 1% cash back on all of your purchases. I don't know how much you guys spend on gas, but I think majority of people out there don't spend more than $500 a month on gas. But if you do end up getting the Citi Custom Cash Credit Card, then there's going to be a few ways that you can redeem these points. You can redeem these points for cash back, statement credit, direct deposit, a check, travel, gift cards, and a few other options. But other than that, this credit card has a 0% intro APR for the first 15 months on purchases and balance transfers. But that's pretty much it for today's video, guys. Let me know in the comments below which credit card would you have put on the list. And also, which credit card did you like the most out of all the ones I mentioned? Let me know in the comments below. I would like to know. And also really quick, since you guys been asking, I now offer one-on-one consultations. The link will always be in the description below. But if you guys made it to the end of the video, then I truly do appreciate you guys. We are at 28,860 subscribers at the time of this recording, so I do appreciate all who watch. I do post weekly videos for those that don't know. And if you guys haven't yet already, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet already, and don't forget the notification bell so that way you guys get notified every time I post a new video. And again, we talk about personal and business credit, real estate, and other financial related topics. So that's something you're into, then you're probably going to want to consider subscribing. We talk about how to get high limits on your guys' credit cards. We talk about how to boost your personal credit, how to obtain business credit. We talk about real estate. We talk about mortgage loan programs. We talk about all that. This is your one-stop shop. And really quick, for those that don't know, I'm a licensed real estate agent, a realtor, and I'm also a licensed mortgage loan originator as well. So if you guys have any questions or concerns in regards to real estate, all my information will always be in the description below. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.